Tope Awotona's $3 billion secret revealed. We see Tope Awotona, the 40-year-old Calendly founder and CEO, lean back in his chair and let out a loud laugh. "You call it on message, I call it the truth," he says, slapping his hands on the table. According to Awotona, everyone requires Calendly, his scheduling software, in order to live better, more productive, and happier work lives. But how did this 40-year-old immigrant from Nigeria manage to create a thriving company worth $3 billion? What's the secret behind this success story for the first ever U.S. immigrant to run a $3 billion company? In this video, we're going to reveal the secret behind how Tope Awotona generated awareness and funding for his $3 billion success story. Welcome back to The Trend. Before moving further, please help us out and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. So let's get started. Awotona founded Calendly 9 years ago, investing his entire life savings of $200,000 and later quitting his job, selling software for EMC. Today, the company has 10 million users and customers such as Lyft, Ancestry.com, Indiana University, and La-Z-Boy. Last year, revenue surpassed $100 million, more than doubling the previous year's total. It is possible that it will double again this year. In 2016, the company, which was founded in Atlanta but now operates without physical offices, has been profitable. It raised $350 million in funding last year from OpenView Venture Partners and Iconic Capital at a valuation of $3 billion. This implies that Awotona's majority stake is worth at least $1.4 billion after Forbes' 10% discount on all private company stock. Awotona is one of the only Black technology billionaires in the United States. The other being David Stewart, the 70-year-old founder of Missouri-based information technology company Worldwide Technology. Tope could be the most successful African-American tech entrepreneur of his generation, says David Cummings, founder of Atlanta Ventures, which led a $550,000 seed investment in Calendly 7 years ago. Meanwhile, Calendly does not have exclusive rights to the scheduling business. Based in Zurich, Square, Microsoft, and Doodle all offer competitive products. Calendly, on the other hand, has gained traction due to its sleek, customer-friendly design and freemium model, which enables it to acquire paying customers without marketing. Awotona is expanding its offerings beyond meeting schedules to include tools that assist recruiters, salespeople, and other white-collar workers in managing meetings both before and after they occur. This entails assigning meetings to the appropriate person within a large organization and including necessary documents, such as agendas and budgets, in the invitation itself. Additionally, it entails integration with productivity tools such as Salesforce in order to track results. Others may view meeting schedules as a necessary evil, but Awotona views it as critical for connecting everything that occurs within an organization. This broad perspective enables him to speculate that the global market into which Calendly is selling could be worth $20 billion. Awotona says, "In my life, I've benefited from not taking the conventional wisdom. It's benefited me personally, and I think it has benefited the business." Do you agree with this statement of following the unpaved road to success? Let us know your take on it in the comments below. Awotona was born into a middle-class family in Lagos, Nigeria. His father was a microbiologist and entrepreneur, while his mother was a bank employee. Lagos, a 15 million strong city, is economically prosperous but dangerous. Awotona witnessed his father being shot and killed during a carjacking when he was 12 years old. "There was part of me from a very early age that wanted to redeem him," he once said. He moved to Atlanta with his family in 1996 when he was 15 years old. He earned a bachelor's degree in computer science from the University of Georgia before pursuing a business and management information career. He loved coding, but it was too monotonous, and he thought he was probably too extroverted to be a coder. Rather than that, he sold software to technology firms such as Perspective Software, Vertifor, and EMC, since acquired by Dell. On the side, he founded a dating website and a company that sold projectors and a company that sold garden tools. Each of the three was a failure. However, Calendly was unique in that his own frustrations inspired it as a salesman, scheduling meetings, a task that frequently required dozens of emails and days of delay. The obvious idea to me was that scheduling is broken, he says. Calendly, a co-working space for entrepreneurs, was founded by him in 2013 at Atlanta Tech Village. He funded it by taking his 401k money and maxing out his credit cards. In his own words, "It could have gone really badly. With my previous businesses, I hedged my bets a little and gave myself a way out. With Calendly, I flew into a war zone and put in every cent I had. If you're going to do something, you have to go all in." He hired a Ukrainian firm, Railsware, to assist him with programming. Awotona was in Kyiv 8 years ago during a street battle between protesters and government forces. Calendly has now assisted in relocating its 10 Ukraine-based contract developers to Railsware and has provided financial support to them and their families during the war. By late 2013, Awotona had developed a viable product but ran out of cash. With a $500,000 infusion, seed investors led by Cummings came to the rescue. Individual users can use Calendly for free, but corporations typically pay $25 per user per month. Awotona believes that employees sing the praises of their product to their higher-ups, and it bubbles up. That's the Trojan horse of how he and his firm get into companies. Enterprise customers can create customized landing pages, assign meetings to specific groups of people, and integrate Calendly with third-party applications such as Salesforce, Stripe, Zoom, and HubSpot. Calendly defines large customers as those who pay more than $100,000 per year. Over the last year, as Calendly expanded its internal sales team, the company's large customer base has grown tenfold. Since signing up with Calendly in May, publicly traded car shopping site Car Gurus has scheduled nearly 2,000 sales meetings with its dealers. This resulted in 500-hour time savings for employees, according to Car Gurus senior digital strategist Michael Riley, who led the Calendly rollout. Calendly was hired last year by US Foods, a large food supplier based outside Chicago, for 100 employees who work with independent restaurants, the majority of which are mom-and-pop shops. The agreement enabled US Foods to create customized meeting templates in both English and Spanish and incorporate new sales and other results into its strategic plan. That visibility was a huge selling point for signing an enterprise agreement with Calendly, says David Eschler, Vice President of Restaurant Operations at US Foods. According to Awotona, the cost of Calendly is more than offset by productivity gains for its corporate customers. Calendly's power dynamics can be complicated. Who invites, who accepts, particularly for those professions, such as venture capital, where this type of thing is critical. Awotona, who asserts that this is not an issue for the average recruiter or salesperson, watched in disbelief as his firm became the target of a Twitter war this winter. On January 26, Sam Lesson, a venture capitalist with Slow Ventures, tweeted about his dislike for Calendly, describing it as the most raw, naked display of social capital dynamics in business. "Who hurt you, Sam?" replied Dustin Moskovitz, the billionaire Facebook co-founder whose project management business, Asana, is a Calendly customer. And VC Mark Andreessen added in a since-deleted tweet, "Notice the immediate effect. Anyone who disregards my Calendly links will be permabanned from raising venture capital in Silicon Valley." Meanwhile, according to Awotona, the uproar resulted in the registration of tens of thousands of new users. "Our marketing team has spent a lot of time thinking about how to get people talking about Calendly this year. We didn't know the easiest way was to put out some tweets," he says. It could not have gone better. Now, Awotona, who completely remoted the 424-person company last summer, plans to expand Calendly's functionality both before and after meetings, such as attaching candidates' resumes to recruiters' calendar invitations. He is also considering international expansion, believing that scheduling pain is universal across geographies and languages. The opportunity to make each meeting efficient and achieve its stated purpose is what we're all about, says Awotona, who confesses to spending 25 hours in meetings in an average week. "We see scheduling as an opportunity to set the meetings up for success. How you schedule the meeting, simplified preparation and follow-up. That is our grand vision." So, what are your thoughts on this? How will you rate this amazing journey of Tope Awotona? Isn't it inspiring? Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it informative, do like and subscribe. And don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. Plus, if you want to suggest a topic for the next video, feel free to tell us. See you in the next video, and until then, stay tuned to The Trend.